So, hey, general public. General public. That's a really stupid way to start. Hello, people of the world. I'm not sure if this is blocked in some countries, so I'm gonna say the world. Um, 1 second. So I'm blonde now, as you can tell. Happened like not a week. Happened a week ago. I had, 3 weeks before school. I got it. I got it done. God, I'm using all these girly terms and it's so stupid. Um, I got it done. At least I haven't said chic yet because when I say chic, that'll be the death of me. Is when I say chic, you're just like, no, 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 lasers, lasers. So that didn't make sense. Um, I did it at a beauty college because I'm a cheap bastard, and they bleached it 3 times from it was my natural color on top, which is like this light brown, and then black on the ends. 'Cause the ends were really tricky. But yeah. So oh well yeah. So I don't know why I stopped in the middle of that. Then they bleached it 3 times, and my hairdresser looked alarmingly like Maya Rudolph, but a bit more rotund, chubbier. I'm just trying to paint a picture, so I'm not trying to be an asshole. And she was friends with this little Southern belle who kept wandering over because she had no one in her chair and just talking about old times. And there really is nothing more reassuring than sitting there in the chair where they go, well, no matter what happens, we're just gonna make it look cute, okay? We're gonna, well, we can put that back on. We can, like, tie it or something. Well, no, not that bad, but they were, like, standing there, and then she's fussing with my hair, and she's like, box color. And they kept saying box color like it was this evil entity that killed their family. Like, they were like, this box color. And then, they kept calling over, like, this, what's her name? I don't know her name. But, like a mentor who kept looking at me like, and, yeah, I'm sorry, but she was black. Just, yeah, again, trying to paint a picture. She's like, like she just kept making noises as she looked at different parts of my hair because of the box color, which was from like 2 months ago, so it was miraculous it was still in there. Why is it that it always washes out when I don't want it to, but then when I do want it to, it's like, nope, I'm stationed here. And so, yeah. Yeah, so, it's like, like, just like, and then I'm sitting there kind of like, yeah, that's my head, my scalp. And then just telling me how rough my hair was and all that. And then they said, we're going to have to cut 3 inches off of every single piece of your hair. And then I was like, well, do what you gotta do. Because I'm about to tell you something really lame, but the reason I wanted blonde hair is because I finally gave in and watched Sucker Punch. And I was like, baby doll looks... Sorry, I heard a noise. Baby doll is a sexy beast, and I want her hair color, so, yeah. It wasn't a split decision too, I imagined it, and it was a montage in my head to Wouldn't It Be Nice by the Beach Boys, strolling up in there, and, like, they look at my head, and then it was a mix between, like, a typical chick flick, and, and the Beauty and the Beast scene, where there's like spinning silverware and then like a shot of a dress, and then the Clocksworth is being a Nancy boy over there crossing his arms, and then the candle just like shimmies in and he's like, yeah, let's get this fucking thing started. That's basically what it was in my head. The lighting keeps changing in here because the shades are closed, but I'm enjoying it. So, yeah, so that's what happened, and it wasn't at all what actually happened. I saw a chick that went to my high school that was working there, so it was an awkward half wave. And, she saw me in a hairnet, in a plastic hairnet, and I didn't know her all that well, but that doesn't mean that people you don't know, just because they're acquaintances, you want them to see you in a plastic hairnet. So it was 45 minutes every time they bleached it, and they bleached it 3 times, so that was 3 hours of just sitting there doing nothing, listening to them talk about, after graduation, let's make monster cookies next week. And yeah, and they're like, remember that time that we were so drunk and we got caught in this dude's teepee and he just gave us more beer? I can't even make that up. Well, I probably could. But I didn't make that up. It was ridiculous. I was like, these people, Maya Rudolph is just, bleaching away my hair. Like, she's up there and every time I moved my head, she'd be like, can you keep your head still? I was like, I guess, Maya. I don't even know her name. I think it was Carly or something. And then her Southern Belle friends just idly picking at my hair, like, little bleach there, loses interest. Yeah, so they were doing that the whole time, and I was like, well, this is comforting, just sitting here. And then I wasn't sure if I should respond, like, if I could laugh, because some parts of what they said were funny, but I'm like, do I want to laugh? Because if I do laugh, then they know I was listening. Well, not like it's that obvious that I'm not listening, but if I laugh, then they're like, who said you could listen? You're not even part of this conversation. You are a customer, and don't you forget it. But, so I just sat in the chair, like, whenever I wanted to laugh, I was like, and then they kind of, like, gave me a weird look, like, in the mirror, so she's, like, doing that, and then she sees my expression, and she's like, whatever. You're in St. Cloud, which is a reasonably big city, and you should be used to people who are crazier than I am. So, they probably have people who are, like, randomly yelling things, like, Coney Island Disco Palace! I said I want curlers. I didn't even mix it. But, yeah. So, that was the thing. And then when it's finally done with, my hair wasn't even blonde. It was actually, they used like 10, I think, volume 10. And then this gay guy came over and he was like, honey, what they used on your hair? Because my thing, it was almost closing time. And I still had like this graham crackery color all over. And it was like orange, literally orange. Not pumpkin orange, but like crispy, crunchy orange leaf of autumn orange. So I sat there and I sat there. And then, yeah, he was like, oh, they should have gone to 20 or something, and he walked away, and then they were like, well, you're going to have to come in tomorrow so we can finish the job, but we're going to price you for 2 days, so how about that? And I was like, so I got my friend's mom to do it, and she did a really good job, and she was 20, that's all I really know, but yeah, it turned out like this. So I just wanted to vlog about that, I've become one of those people who vlog. Still haven't said chic, so I'm okay. God. Am I the only one who watches those Monster High tunes? They're actually really amusing. I watched like all 42 of them and I'm so ashamed. But I'm like, oh snap! Is Frankie gonna end up with Hyde? You have to see it to watch. You have to watch it to know what I'm talking about. But I'm like, and I love Draculaura, and then when I see the dolls in the thingy, I get like this inward burst of excitement, and I'm like, that's not okay. You're not supposed to be thrilled by things like that at this age. Yeah. I think I get more excited when I see those dolls than I do when I see my boyfriend. Okay, I'm ending this before I confess anything else that'll make him want to slit his wrist and sit in the bathtub. So, thanks for listening to this ramble. This is the new hair, and, well, not really even new hair. I've had it for, like, a month now, and the lighting does make me look like a cracker, but most things do. And see, it fluctuates between looking pale and yellow, but it's more of a, kind of a pale, or not pale yellow. It's more of this color, normally, in most lights. It's just this weird lighting. Okay, so, thanks for listening. If you want to go, like, dark to blonde, that's pretty much what you do. Don't do it at home, because I looked up a lot of how to do it at home, and then I was just like, no. With the same price, it cost me $40 to do it at a beauty salon, so that's just a good guesstimate for you. But do it way before they close, or they will charge you for 2 days, which is $80 for the same thing. Only done 2 days. So, ridiculous. So don't do it. And if your thingy looks like Maya Rudolph, it's best to not even try and talk to her because she's super bitchy. No, she's not. But when she was washing my hair, she was like, "Will you keep your head still? What's wrong with you?" And she even said, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "My neck." Because it really did hurt. And then the fluorescent lights were just lasering into my eyes. And then my neck is craned up there. And then Maya Rudolph's just tugging at my hair like I'm a fucking shrunken head. God. Anyways, sorry. Bye. Oh yeah, my outro. At least I didn't imitate Shane Dawson this time.